Good morning everyone. I've decided to record this video regarding learning foreign language. If you want to understand speech of foreigner, this site could be helpful for you. Well, let's click on the central button, go to the text list. We could see list of texts. There are type and name on the left side and on the right side we could see flag of that country which we want to learn. Let's move on through a couple of pages and take a look what flags do we have. Actually most of them it's the United States. This one is just for testing purposes. Well, let's select this one. For example, the first text, Stephen Hawking. The main idea is the following. User listen audio record and then type it into this field, what he heard and recognized. We could do this by parts. Well, let's start. Let's click play audio and then we will try to recognize what we heard. Let's click.
My illness has made very little.
My illness has made very little, probably something like that. And what could we see? We see that correct words has recognized and it has been put into correct places, but we have errors. We could observe list of errors in this side of window. So when I'm typing, after click enter, we are able to check our work, or we could also click on this big button check. That's here we have a little tip about this. So if we have some problems with guessing, so we don't know something, some letter, for example, I made mistake with has, but probably that was had. So we could make double click for this and we are able to make some hints. That's it. Head. I will type head and that would show us list of correct word. So I also should tell that in this mod I'm using the following logic. For example, if we guessed one word once, that means that in other places it also would be put. So that means if user understood one word in one place, that means that he will understand word in other place. That's light mode. There is another one mod where we have a bit another logic, and I will show you a bit later. There is also some information button which help us and explain things which we could do. For example, double click help us to open some letter which we don't know. Press enter, we are able to check word. If we want to play or stop audio, we should use this combination Ctrl Alt and Space, and we also could use Ctrl left and Ctrl right to go to next second in audio. For example, let me show you how does it happen. Well, for example, I'm typing Ctrl Alt Space.
My illness has made very little difference.
And I've typed that again. So you saw that I didn't click this triangle. I've made this hotkeys because of convenience. So if you use some combination of keys, that would be more convenient for user, I think. For example, Ctrl right are moving to the right position of this cursor, and Ctrl left is moving to the left position. So we are going to previous second, or we are going to next second. Sometimes it's very convenient when we want to repeat some things, some word which we didn't understand previously. We could click Ctrl minus, Ctrl left, and we will see we will hear that second again, and or a couple of seconds again, and we could type something here. Well, you see that we have some specific colors. For example, blue colors for signs, like comma or dot or some other signs. We also have green light for correctly guessed letters and word, and orange for hinted word. We also have this diagram, which means which shows us current progress. For example, most of this text are unguessed. For example, most of letters are hidden. We haven't understand that yet. So we have this color, I mean white or gray color in this case, and we have hidden and 184 letters. We have 6 signs, and we have guessed 28 letters, and of course we have 2 hinted letters. So if we are doing this, our diagram changing, and we can see that currently hinted letters are 5. So that's it. This line is for errors. The more errors we are doing, the more line would be changed. So incorrect words would show us that this line is changing. Of course, I'm storing results of this of user's work, and well, let's go to home, and let's get back to text again. So previously we was working with Stephen Hawking, and well, let's get back again, and we could see that we have totally that result which we had before. So errors, list of errors, yeah, maybe another order, but we still have them, and list of correctly guessed letters and word, and hinted word. If we want to get rid of this result and start again, for example, we should click this red button. After that, it asks us again if we want to remove results of guessing and start again. Yes, we should click yes, and we will see that we are starting from scratch, and we could do something again. For example, something like that. I will do a little cheating and will paste correct text into this field. So let's click enter, and we will see the result of our guessing. We will see this model window with a result. That's result for letters. We are counting just how much was hinted, hidden, hinted, guessed, or signed. So we could see percentages. A bit another approach for words. For example, if we totally understand word, so we didn't use any hint, we are going to this part of statistic, fully guessed word, green. If we guessed word but did some hint at any point, we are going to this statistic, it's yellow. And if we totally didn't understand words, so we hinted all letters, we are going to this statistic fully hinted words. After this, we could go to text or we could go to results. Let's go to the results and we'll take a look at our work. That's whole list of results which we previously worked on. For example, this crossed result, this red result, that means that we didn't finish this text, so we click button start over, and this green light means that we guessed this text. For example, let's click this one, the first one, and we will see our previous results, so that thing which we was working before, and with arrows, of course. And what else? Let's click at green light and we will see our result when we make some cheating. So we see that results are most of things are correct. In this table I'm showing flag of country, mod, and time when user has been working with this text. There are also another statistic which we saw previously and also could see in this table: guessed symbols, hinted symbols, and so on. That's almost it related to listening and text guessing. Let's go to home page, and most of pages contains these blue boxes. That means that we are able to take a look at videos which could be helpful for users. For example, we have some things for changing interface of our site. That's very simple thing, but some of things would be interesting. For example, if you want to search or filter some text, find some text, probably that could be helpful. This video could be helpful. Or maybe something related to different mods.